Hello and welcome to Life Without Shakers, and welcome back to Lakeland for another instalment in our Walking the Wainwrights Odyssey. Today you find me at the foot of Kirkston Pass and the foot of the climb up to Cauldale Moor. It's about a 10.5 mile route starting out from Sykeside, taking in Hartsop Dodd, Thornthwaite Crag and Grey Crag, for looping round to Hartsop and back round to the Brothers Water Inn. It's actually the second time I've attempted this walk. First time was back end of last year when I abandoned it because of rain and fog and cloud on the summits. Thankfully today the weather's perfect. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not too sunny, but the clouds are above the summit level. It's absolutely spot on for a day in the fells. Last time also I set off from Hartsop, so hopefully should be saving myself about 2 miles by setting off from Sykeside instead today. So we'll see how it goes. On with the climb. And I have finally made it to the summit of Cauldale Moor. This is the highest point, 2,502 feet. It's been a bit of an elusive summit, this one, after the last time when I tried to get up here and it was shrouded in cloud. This time, having set off straight up the side of a steep hillside, it turned out to be the side of Hartsop Dodd, so I immediately set off in completely the wrong direction, which has added probably a good 2 miles to my journey, because I'm now going to have to retrace my steps out to Hartsop Dodd to pick that one up. But nevertheless, I've finally made it to this landmark summit. It is Wainwright number 15 of the Far Eastern Fells, but more importantly than that, it's number 50 overall. So almost 25% of the way through. Well, we'll be just about 25% of the way through all the Wainwrights by the time we finish this walk. What does Wainwright say about this one? He says, Cauldale Moor deserves far more respect than it usually gets. The long featureless slope flanking the Kirkston Pass, well known to travellers, is not at all characteristic of the fell. Its other aspects, less frequently seen, are considerably more imposing. There are in fact no fewer than 6 ridges leaving the summit in other directions, 4 of them of distinct merit, and 2 of these rising to subsidiary summits. And one of them is where I've just walked up and where I've now got to walk back to. But first, time for some lunch, because it was about 2 o'clock when I set off, so I'm considerably hungry now. the summit of Wainwright number 16 of the Far Eastern Fells. This is Hearts Up Dodd, 2018 feet. For a few miles along the road from Cauldale to Kirkstone, Hearts Up Dodd has the form of a steep-sided conical hill, rising like a giant tumulus from the flat floor of the valley. A high ridge connecting with the loftier Cauldale Moor behind is unseen and unsuspected. After the fashion of many subsidiary fells in this area, the imposing front is a sham, for the Dodd is no more than the knuckled fist at the end of one of the several arms of Cauldale Moor. It rises from pleasant places, pastures and woods and water, and quite rightly has been named from the delightful hamlet nestling unspoilt among the trees at its foot. Right, well, that's all very nice and well, but now I need to retrace my steps all the way up there, back to Cauldale Moor again, and onwards to Thornthwaite Crag, and then all the way round to Grey Crag, which is just on the other side of the valley over there. Windermere down there. Beautiful, and the sea beyond. Despite this ominous cloud rolling in, you can still see a long way to the south. And speaking of cloud, that brings me on to another sticky topic. Thornthwaite Crag is looking distinctly obscured by all this cloud that's suddenly rolled in since I've been walking over from Hearts Up Dodd. I'm tempted to leave that for another day, so I can pick it up on the Kentmere Horseshoe when I do that. So I might just give that a miss for today, see what Grey Crag's like. If that's obscured as well, then I might decide that discretion is the better part of valour and scuttle back down to Hearts Up. Once again, this particular fell top is proving problematic. Right, reached the decision point at the top of the Pasture Beck Pass up from Hearts Up, and well, you can see up there to my right, that's Thornthwaite Crag, considerably obscured, and as I was debating which way to go, the cloud came down a bit further and obscured Grey Crag as well. So because I've still got probably at least an hour down to Hearts Up, even along the valley path, I'm going to skip those two fells for today and pick them up another day. Right, back at the southern end of Brothers Water, just round the corner from the Brothers Water Inn, which is the end of the walk. It's been another painful walk. Once again failed to do the 4 I set out to do. Only managed 2. Well, that's 2 better than last time at least. Quite frankly, I just want these out of the way now so I can finish this book and get onto another book and visit some other areas of the Lake District. Today's walk has been about 9 miles in just over 4 hours. Yeah, fairly painful one. As I say, might have helped if I'd not gone the wrong way up Cauldale Moor to start with. Maybe if I set off an hour early, but hey ho, these things are sent to try us. Right, anyway, regardless of my travails, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.